Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. This is the first audio recording that I'm doing for any of my practice sessions. So what we're going to be focusing on today is, first of all, why we have this session. We're going to talk about the equipment, why we are changing equipment, our initial feelings and differences compared to what we played before, and what we have actually focused on this particular session, and so on. So the reason for this session and the video recording is because both me and Olivier have just received new equipment, which we're going to be trying today. So just as and talk about the differences. I have previously played with Jan Mizutani ZLC inner falls, with Dignix 05 on the backhand for several years now. I have been experimenting with forehand rubbers quite a bit. I went from Dignix 05 to Dignix 09C, all the way to the Chinese Yinye Big Dipper, but touched on a little bit on the Tenergy 19 as well. Olivier has several bats. He played the whole season with the DHS Hurricane Blade, Malong,
Oh, they didn't have energies then.
with Dignix 05 rubbers, and that has been constant for him with the rubbers. But he has a regular Viscaria as well, and what he has received now is the Harimoto Super ALC, and that's what he's going to be trying out today. For me, what I've received today is the Viscaria Super ALC with Tenergy 05 on both sides. The reason for change here really is to try out few things, right? So the Jan Mizutani ZLC is a very good, very direct blade, but it's reasonably stiff, and I felt like that in certain stages, especially counter looping, I probably needed a little bit softer blade and softer feeling when counter looping, and this is where I want to try the Super ALC Viscaria. And with the Tenergy 05s, I think it will just soften that feeling compared to the Dignix 05 and the Chinese rubbers I've been using. And the other reason is that my strokes, because of the Chinese rubbers, have been usually quite big with the full technique, and I feel like with this type of a blade and rubbers, I can actually shorten my strokes where the blade will help me a little bit more and the rubbers will help me a little bit more. So the initial feeling behind it is quite a bit softer than the Jan Mizutani ZLC. It is similar speed and similar directness, which I really like. The biggest difference, however, is the balance between the head and the handle, which I used to have problems with because I've tried as I said, Jan Mizutani, I tried the Francisca blades, and I always had an issue that they were way too head heavy, and the balance that didn't suit me. It wasn't quite right, and I really like it here in the regular Viscaria and the Viscaria Super ALC is that the bat feels a lot more balanced and technically lighter in hand. What the main difference I noticed on the first session was on the forehand loops. The ball stays way longer on my bat because of the softness, and there is still plenty of power. The trajectory is quite low, so all the attributes that I was looking for, it's just I have a little bit more time to adjust the strokes. The bigger difference is actually on the backhand with the Tenergy 05 compared to the Dignix 05, and it's the pinginess and the responsiveness to the spin. So as previously to Dignix 05, it didn't take too much spin on the block, so the block was very similar no matter what spin came to me. I have to adjust a lot more with the Tenergy 05 and sort of come on top of the ball a lot more than behind it, which will take some getting used to, but I don't see an issue in that. today's practice session was a little bit limited. Olivier is a little bit injured, has an injury on his knee, and therefore he was just mostly doing a service exercise where we're just playing the point out. Later on in the video, you will see we played some practice points, and our teammate Ice has joined us for the session. And again, there will be some practice points with him as well. He tried the blades, he tried the rubbers. He has very distinct style, and he's not a huge fan of of the ALC blades, so probably not something for him down the line. Well, I do hope you enjoy the video, and hopefully I will speak to you all soon in the next one. Bye now.